Hello everyone, my name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be a series review. I literally watched the last episode this morning of the Disney Plus series, the book of Boba Fett. I started watching it yesterday. I watched the very last episode today, and obviously, if you are unfamiliar with the character Boba Fett, he is a character within the Star Wars world, and we first meet him as a boy in episode 2 of the prequels, Attack of the Clones. Now, I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler-free as I can, but if I have something that I wish to discuss, I will just hold up the child. I will hold up the child if I have something that I wish to discuss at length with any or about anything. So this is your warning. Me and the child are warning you. We've given you the spoiler warning. So if I hold him up the narration of the video because I have something that I want to say, mute the video till I put him down. Okay? I'm not going to spoil anything in the minute. I'm just letting you know. This is your spoiler warning. You've been warned. Okay, so I'm just going to set him down for a second. Need to take a drink. Okay, so overall, to be perfectly honest, I don't know how to feel about this series. Mostly because it's 7 episodes. And it's basically just all about Boba Fett going back to the planet Tatooine to kind of take it back. Or try and establish himself as the crime lord of the city, basically. And Mos Espa is what it's called. He's trying to establish himself as a crime lord over there, and because the last one, Jabba the Hutt, is dead. So which if you watch the movies, you know that. Like, that's not... If you're a fan of Star Wars, then that's the reason why you're watching this. But anyway, so he's trying to establish himself over there. He's trying to gain allies, and it's all just like crime lord politics and all that, and it kind of goes back and forth between him now and then him in Tatooine and then him previous, because the very last time that we see him as a boy in episode 2 Attack of the Clones, and then we see him again as an adult in Return of the Jedi. And if you've seen him in Return of the Jedi, then you know that we all thought that was the end of Boba Fett. We thought we wouldn't see him again, but obviously that's not true with this series. Okay, so there's all of that going on. I'll be honest, when it came to the flashbacks, I did get a little bit confused because I was just like, is this him now? Or was that him then? Or is this him now and that's him then? So that got a little bit discombobulated for me personally. The first 4 episodes, I was bored. Honestly, I did get a little bit bored watching those episodes. And then episode 5, episode 5 happened. And I think that and episode 6 might be my favourite, mostly because Boba Fett was hardly in those episodes. And I was okay with that because, like I said, his storyline overall was just boring me. And I understood what they were doing. Like, I got what was happening. I just wasn't overly invested, which is a little bit disappointing because everyone that I knew had told me, "Oh, you'll love this. It's amazing. It's a really, really good show." Like, and I was just like, "This is good, but what you told me this isn't what it is." You know what I mean? Like, if you're into like crime lord politics and gangs and everything to do with that, that's great. I've nothing against any of that, but you need to keep me invested. And I felt like a little bit taken out of the story a couple times. Like, maybe it is just me. Like, take everything what I'm saying with the tiniest pinch of salt, because this is just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you could watch this and be all like, I think it was wonderful. I thought it was really good. I did enjoy the whole, everybody, like all the other gang leaders butting heads, with him and Tatooine and stuff. But I'll say this as well. Whoever at Disney was putting this together watched way too many old Western movies, because there was so many of those moments where we go to this old desert town and there's this and like one guy would be here and one guy would be all the way over there, and they'd be both standing like this. And literally like a "this town ain't big enough for the two of us" kind of moment. A lot of those moments happen, and I was like, someone watched a good lot of Clint Eastwood movies. Like, which I don't have anything against, but like doing that once in a while, for fun or whatever. But like after the third or fourth time, I got a bit old. But anyway, so like I said, episodes 5 and 6 I think were my favorite. Mostly because another character was brought in, and I was so excited to see them. I was just like, ah! And both of those definitely kept me invested. I was definitely more invested in this one particular character storyline as opposed to Boba Fett's. Like, I'll be completely honest. Like, this other character had their own Star Wars miniseries. I keep hoping there's going to be more. If you know who I'm talking about, then do you agree? Do you agree that we should have got more of, you know what I mean? They were brought back, and, them and Boba Fett end up, like, joining forces. Like, there was this whole storyline of, with the gang lords and everything, and transportation of like drugs is basically what it was. There was this drug that they wanted to transport through this city, and he wasn't letting them, and that's literally all it was. That's literally all it was. And I was just like, wow, okay. But like I said, episodes 5 and 6, really, really good. I really like those. Episode 7, like the penultimate episode, was it was good. I enjoyed it. It kept me entertained. The last 3 episodes kept me entertained. The first 4, not so much. Do you know what? I actually have do you know what? I'm gonna hold up Grogu for a second because I have something to say. So if you don't want to be spoiled, mute the video till I put him down. This is your warning. Mute the video if you don't want to be spoiled till I put him down. So, okay, so I never expected, I thought, I didn't think that we were going to see much of the child, if I'm being honest. We saw him training with Luke, and there's this scene where the Mandalorian travels all the way to see him, and then he's told he doesn't actually get to see him. He leaves him a gift and then goes. And then Luke ends up presenting a choice to the child. He, hands him the Mandalorian's gift, and then he lifts out Yoda's lightsaber, and he puts that down, and he says, if you choose the Mandalorian's gift, which was a teeny tiny chainmail shirt. I was actually screaming like a teeny tiny chainmail shirt for him to wear. Anyway, and he goes, if you choose this, you can go back to your friend, but you won't be training with me to be a Jedi. Like, you'll give up being a Jedi to go back with him. Or if you pick up Yoda's lightsaber, you will train with me and become a Jedi. But you'll never see the Mandalorian again. And in the end, he comes back and he's wearing the little shirt that the Mandalorian gave him. And on the one hand, I was happy because the two of them are reunited because they had such a lovely relationship. But at the same time, I was a little bit like, what? Like, is he not going to take up that lightsaber and become a Jedi? Like, I fully believe this little guy is related to Yoda in some way, which is why he's so powerful and, why he's like so special and everything. I was a little bit not disappointed. It was just sort of bittersweet. It was sweet because the two of them were back together again, but at the same time, I was like, really? Like, you're, but then I suppose it makes sense because we don't see Grogu in the latter ones, because if he had trained with Luke, then, obviously he would have become a Jedi and we would have seen more of him. But I don't know, hopefully The Mandalorian gets a 3rd season and we can establish this little guy more because he's such a mystery to me. He's such a mystery. But anyway, I'm going to put him down now. You can press the mute button. You can come back. So yeah, I just had some things to say. But last few episodes, hopefully you did mute it. because I will not be responsible for spoiling you. If you kept the sound on throughout that little section, that's on you. That's not on me. Overall, The Mandalorian, probably out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably maybe give it a 5. And that's purely because of the latter half of the series. Because like I said, episodes 1 to 4, I was just like, what is going on? I don't care what's happening. I don't feel a connection with this character. I'm not really feeling the story. What's going on? If this is all this is, and I'm not interested. But then it did pick up. I don't know if Boba Fett's going to get a second season. I'm guessing maybe not, because it is said to be like a limited series. So I'm assuming he's not going to get another season. I'm hoping that what I really want is another season of The Mandalorian. That's what I really want. Like, I need him to get his 3rd season already, because just come on. Oh my goodness. And we got a picture for the Kenobi series, which I'm so excited for. Like, I need the trailer for that, or like something for that, like soon. I'm so excited for that. I believe it's coming out on May the 5th. It would have been so crazy for it to come out on May the 4th. Like, why isn't it out on May the 4th? That would have made so much more sense. But anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please don't take this that I didn't like this show. I did, but I'm in the middle. Like, some bits I liked, some bits I wasn't too bothered by, but all in all, I guess I would recommend it. You know, if you want to watch this show, then by all means go and watch it. It is entertaining, and that's really all we want out of a TV show anyway. So please take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Please don't think that just because I've said this that you can't go and watch this TV show. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched Boba Fett, please let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Obviously, give a warning if you're gonna give a spoiler about anything, because we don't spoil intentionally in this household. So yes, my information is down below. Twitter, Instagram, down below as always. Amazon wishlist is down there too. Subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell. I do plan to do more videos like this in the future, because I do really like reviewing TV shows and stuff. Do you like me doing reviews of TV shows and stuff? Let me know. So yeah, hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you next Tuesday for my next video, because I'm working over the weekend. So I'll see you later.